running better, my boy. Got any physicals? I need him to get better. I need him to get better. I need the boy to get better. That's good. Come on, come on. Down right here. Now it's down right here. First one, fresh. Better man cover. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's why I went and spent all that money for you. That's why I did that. They ain't understand. They ain't understand when I went to go spend that bread. They ain't get it. They ain't get it. I get it now. They get it now. I spent that bread for a reason. Must be safety look. Ooh. They gave that boy 5 points. They gave that boy 5 points. They fucked up. They fucked up. Damn, please tell me you got some physicals I could upgrade. Fuck. Alright. We can't do nothing for you, poor boy. You a senior too? All I can do is hope for the best. Get better. You ain't catching shit. That's wrong safety, and then we move on. We start the game. Ah, man. I know you maxed out. I know you maxed out. Wait, then you're a sophomore. Some coverage. I do need help on this one. But I need you myself. Let's play. Let's play. Let's get it, Charlotte. Let's get it. Yeah.
Great to have you with us from Brooks Stadium in Conway, South Carolina. A top 25 showdown coming up. Two of college football's premier teams preparing to duke it out right here on this field. It's the Penn State Nittany Lions and the Coastal Carolina Chanticleer. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
I caught up with the Nittany Lions head coach before the game. He talked to me about the importance of this young running back. Just a freshman, he has continued to showcase his talent. They gave him an opportunity early in the season, and they have been rewarded. He continues to shine and be very productive at the line of scrimmage. I'm going to keep you posted on how he plays here in the first quarter. They're feeding him early and often. He's in the script. Can he keep the momentum going? We'll find out. Guys, back to you.
Holly, thank you. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. So the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers offense to go on the attack first. And we'll get a quick look at one of the early leaders for the Heisman. Winning the award as a running back certainly demands something beyond the normal. He's going to have to put together a stellar season, David.
No, he will. And listen, it's hard for running backs to get this award. Now, it is a quarterback award, but recent years, Ashton Jeanty, you saw him there. But you got to be the catalyst. You got to be the straw that stirs the drink. You got to put up huge numbers. So far, Palmer, he's been a catalyst. He's been great. He's just going to have to keep it going.
And his numbers are pretty good now. I think they have a
Breaks into the open. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
And, man, you don't have to be a great play caller to give that guy the football, right? Like, feature him. The offense goes through him. You got to love this running back. And he just finds a way to make those chunk plays like he just did, setting the tone. And, Palmer, sometimes the defense, they need to see you for a second so they realize how fast, how powerful, how good you are.
Yeah, and the defense said all the right things leading up to this game. We're focused on stopping the run. We want to be the more physical team. We're going to make them one-dimensional. Well, you just got to run down your throat.
Got a little grass. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number one, was priority number one. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense is doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
Picks up the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
Got it in the middle. It's Washington. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Johnson. They'll give him maybe 1 on the play. It's down to the 20.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going.
Got enough space. And he walks in for the score. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina.
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He shows you all his ability on that TD.
The jumbo formation is in. Looks as if they'll try to power in the 2. They're going to run it. He gets it in there for the 2-point conversion, and the lead grows to 8. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. Fielded in the end zone. It's Woodhead. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Nittany Lions offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And what a performance this guy turned in last week. Spectacular in every aspect of the game, Jesse.
Well, I know one thing for sure. The quarterback is going to be looking his way early in this one. When you have a game like he did last time, your quarterback, you all of a sudden move up in priority in the pecking order for the guy throwing the football. So it's not going to...
But, and he's got room.
Wow. First play, they make him make a touchdown. Wow.
He is in. Touchdown.
First play, they make him make a touchdown.
And that's what makes this guy so dangerous. You get him the ball early, and he can do all the work after the catch. Phenomenal job in the open field. Uses the speed. It's a long touchdown. Man, it feels like an earthquake just went off here.
Yeah, and it's so nice to have that guy that you can find, and he can make all that damage after the catch. And I tell you what, as a defense, you got to respect it. You got to get more eyeballs on it and more attention to it.
This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. On the run from inside his own 5. Couldn't find room for the big play. He'll be stopped after a short return. It's a coverage unit right on top of it. The Chanticleer is now ready to go on offense. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply, we are more physical than you.
And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to...
Could be an alley.
First down. First down. First fucking down. First fucking down. First fucking down, man.
And the Chanticleers come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Fuck. Get him out the game. Nice and get in.
Hand off from the shotgun.
Get him up. Get him up.
On that one, it'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And you want to run the football. That's
Actually,
okay. You'll take some of these. But if
big
they
one
start
from
to add up down the road, obviously,
Actually,
you might
need a
want to
big
think
one
about
from you.
airing it out a little bit.
Wow.
And the defense makes a big hit and knocks him down.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Back to the ground with the running back. Turning it on. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling there out to the 35.
Well, as a defense, you know this is going to be a challenge every time you face this offense. They're one of the 25 best in the nation at getting first downs because they can pick them up in a variety of ways, including running the football. You have got to be physical when facing off against this offense.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane. And you
get
get
first
5 or
down
6
before
yards, you get
Coleman
5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, you can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the first half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there. He's playing so well with his eyes right now. He's reading his keys, and he's letting his God-given ability
What's wrong, Levi?
to make these plays.
What's wrong?
He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield.
These guys aren't human anymore. I mean, they got to survey the field, throw the football, make deep passes, and then guess what else? They pull the ball down, take off, and make big chunks of plays on the ground. It's just impossible to be on defense nowadays.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
You know, defensively, you live by the blitz and you die by the blitz. That time, they dialed it up into the run play, and the linebacker able to make a nice tackle.
The negative play leaves them with 2nd and 12. Just feeds the running back. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
Really nice resiliency by the running back. Sometimes you just got to be able to turn the page, right? You have a tackle for loss the previous play, they give it right back to you, and you make the defense pay. Good vision, good athleticism picking up that first. Why not give it to him again?
Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. Trainers are out there having a look at this freshman defensive tackle to see if he is going to be able to continue. Running inside, it's Johnson. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Rides to the back. They'll make the stop, and he gets 4 on the play. Balls at the 25. They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. They want to run it left here. He'll be knocked out of bounds after picking up a few. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. The shot that clears need to pick it up on 4th down. Trying to keep this drive alive. Thrust that arm out. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert and keep this drive going. That's the end of the period, and Coastal Carolina has the lead. We've put 1 in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. A first down run on the doorstep. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Coastal!
Let's go, man. Get that boy the Heisman, man.
Right? 2 drives, and that's
Get that boy.
already his 2nd rushing touchdown. And listen, this area of the field, David, in the red zone, you've got to be able to run it. It's really hard to throw. The windows aren't very big. But this dude right now is feeling.
As a defense now, I understand the mission.
Get big.
It's pretty simple.
Get big,
They're going to
man.
run the football. So I've got to meet that physical challenge, man. I got to stop the run, or else this is going to be a long day for this defense.
They're trying to slam it in. He stopped short on the 2-point conversion attempt. They went right back to the well with the man who scored the touchdown, but he couldn't get it in for the 2. Bringing it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Nittany Lions will get things going as their offense heads out to the field. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again. Oh, he's got some space. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets him up to the 24. After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. They'll give it on the counter. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on first down. And the Nittany Lions took those plain headgears, got their blocks, and picked up the first down.
Yeah, and those headgears are a staple, aren't they, of college football? I know exactly what you're talking about, those beautiful helmets. They don't change very much, very traditional. Penn State keeps it simple. Being traditional, running the football.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Makes a deep grab. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down. And the Nittany Lions come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll run play action. Caught over the middle. It's Howard. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They've moved it to the 19. 1st and 10. Got his man. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
Well, this guy's not easy to bring down. They just throw him a simple hitch pass, but he's got so many moves out in the open field. You've got to get a lot of hats to the football to get that guy down, prevent him from scoring on big plays.
Keeps it on the option. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understanding, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options. He's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that stuff over the ground.
They'll try to run for it. He is stopped well short of the first down, but they are still in field goal range, assuming they send the kicker out there. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. Good right down the boulevard. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Let's check in with Holly Rowe.
Here on the Chanticleer sideline, there is so much energy down here on the sideline. This running back has been on fire.
There he goes. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. One play in this drive and already out to the 41. It's first down. They'll give it to him again. There's a crease. And there they go again. Another huge gain on the ground.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared out of their mind.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The give to the left side. Makes it past the marker. Smashes through the tackles. Touchdown, shot to clear. And they take it in for 6 more points. His huge game continues. 3rd time he's gotten paid early in this one. And numbers 11, 12, and 13 on the season.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, it's a 21-10 game. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And he finished things off with a 32-yard run to the house. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical in this drive.
After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He's going to run. Breaks into the open. He slides and gets the first down. What a weapon to have a guy who can move the chains for you by any means necessary. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Quick release on the RPO. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield. Pick up 10 and the first down. The Nittany Lions are flying down the field. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
We've already seen the gifts he has, man. You've seen him dance. You've seen him rush, like really good speed. That's what we talked about coming to this football game. Trying to get some negative plays. A better job by the defense there. Being aggressive, getting to him, and getting the sack on that play.
3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. Firing to the right, complete. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30.
Sometimes slow and steady wins the race, right? Doesn't always have to be 55-yard completions through the air for scores. You saw it on the last drive, bleeding the clock, running and throwing the football, taking care of the football, and capping it up with a score. And you're seeing that again on this drive, too. This offensive line is just taking this game over, and they are in total control, suffocating their opponents.
Second down, they'll go to the air, working that wide receiver screen. And he's
baby.
wrestled to the ground.
Let's put the corner in the world.
I'll tell you,
Let's
I just
fucking
don't
corner
like
in the world.
throwing wide receiver screens against press man
See how
coverage.
that shit
Receivers
should
are
have
not
been.
great blockers. And they just couldn't get it done there. And as a result, the offense actually loses a couple points.
38.
A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28 and it's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. And it will make the connection going for the
They
big
wanted
play.
to get that to him so
On that
bad.
third down, they took a shot in the end zone, just couldn't connect. QB and receiver not on the same page, and now it's decision time if you're the head coach on 4th.
Right down the boulevard, it's good. That'll make it a one-possession game. The lead is 8.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice
Pick it
job
off. Pick it
being
off.
ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback.
Come on, give it.
They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Keep it on the ground. Might have a chance. Bust through behind. Just shedding tackles. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
There's really no secret to it, David. When this guy's running well, this offense is so hard to stop.
It opens up everything, and he's having a great day, showing you a little bit of everything, and this offense has got it rolling on the ground.
Got enough for the first. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain.
And, man, that's just something you don't want to see a lot of as a defense, man. You don't want that running back getting to the second level where your defensive backs now have to make plays. Those guys are paid to cover. And, yes, they are paid to cover wide receivers, to make sure that they don't get open, not to make tackles consistently. So the defensive line, the linebackers, got to do a better job stopping this run.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Running behind that left side. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
And this offense, right, they are in a groove. They are in a rhythm, just finding themselves play after play. Everything they're dialing up right now is working. If I'm the offensive coordinator,
Turning it on. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks for the first down.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting first downs and staying on the field. You saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do right now is working.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. From the gun, running back gets the give. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line in a big red zone.
He's the second best running back in the nation last season. This week.
Before this third down
Second
play,
best running back in the nation.
Call a timeout.
Keep fresh legs.
And they'll still
Keep fresh legs in. Keep
Keep
fresh legs. Keep fresh legs in, baby. Keep fresh legs in. Come on, you're getting back in. Come on, you're getting back in.
Now the offense will
Keep
burn
fresh
their
legs in,
third
baby.
and final timeout.
Come on, let's go.
And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. This offense is about to face the one thing that can stop it. Time expiring in the first half. Before touchdown,
Keep some fresh legs in, baby.
and they add 6 more to the
Fresh
board
legs in,
and trip
baby.
to the house. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
and how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a 2-minute type situation as you can have offensively. And David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Now you find out just how much of a gunslinger you are. Will you roll the dice here late in the half, David?
And you know the defense is going to be really, really conservative, so I think it's an opportunity to be able to take a shot, see how much of a chunk you can get before then you decide really, Jesse, how you want to finish the half.
You just can't turn it over and throw a pick if you're the quarterback here. You have got to be so smart if you're going to be aggressive with your decision-making.
Every drive is obviously important, but now that you've dug yourself a hole, this offense, they need to score here. Like, before the half, they need to move this ball down the field. Nice job in the passing game. Got to put a few together. Need to get some points to cut into this lead right before the half.
They're working that left side. Penn State will spend its second timeout.
Bad to cheat on me, boy.
And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half.
So bad.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job
So
in
bad.
pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
Chucked it away just as he was hit. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
Well, he did what he was coached to do, and he threw it away, but you can see he's frustrated with himself. He knows he's one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country, and I think he's wishing he had that play back, because he might have been able to take off and scramble, and who knows what could have happened for the offense.
Pulls it in. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. And as the first half draws near to a close, here comes the field goal unit.
Revamp defense.
And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. And in the final seconds of the first half, they'll send out the field goal unit. And very important, not only to generate power, but to find his mark, a 49-yard try from the left. Smashes it between the uprights. They're hanging around here, leads down to 12. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, hard to believe we're a full month into the season. A lot of action in college football here in Week 4. We begin with Iowa, taking on the number 24 team, the UCLA Bruins.
Those for
He's
track.
going to bring it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. What do you got on the sideline, Holly?
Guys, catching up with the Nittany Lions head coach at the half. The message of his speech was, I've got to get the running back more involved. They trust him. He's been terrific, but they haven't gotten him enough carries. He said, I've got one guy in the booth upstairs who is tracking how many times our running back touches the ball. That is the most essential part of getting back in this game. Get the rock to the guy who can make the biggest difference.
Everything in there.
Appreciate that, Holly.
Well, if you're going to
Hey, what's your problem?
breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
Using his feet. Picks up the first down. There's some room.
A slow quarterback outruns my safety. Come on, man.
And it's a one-possession game.
He outruns everybody.
And you got to love the mindset that this squad just came out with in the second half. Clearly could not run the football the way they wanted to in the first half. Second half came out with energy, with passion, got the running game going, and then no surprise, they go down the field, they double up their rushing yards, Palmer, and they punch it in the end zone.
You give the guys up front a ton of credit, too, because they were missing some assignments, getting pushed around a little bit here in the first half, which is why they weren't able to have success running the football. And they had a little bit of a come to Jesus, it seems, at halftime. They've come out now playing a little bit angry and finally able to get some movement up front. That made all the difference here on this drive with their ability to run it.
And the extra point was good. That drive took no time at all. A couple of plays and finished it with the long run for the touchdown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. So after watching their defense immediately give up a touchdown drive here in the third quarter, they'll try to answer here. run to the left. Oh, he's got some space. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
And, man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards, and good things are happening.
Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
Stumbled to the ground.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
Looking downfield, it's Hill. Oh, he makes the catch. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first.
And that's really good tackling by this defense, man. Third down, understanding the sticks. And what you got to do is break on the football. That drag route comes open. He sees him. He throws it. Man, it does not stay open long because they break on the football with great tackling and force the fourth down.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Needs it to keep this drive alive. And some great fourth down defense against the run.
I like the idea to go for it there on fourth down. You're basically
only interruptions now. Throw me off, dog.
You've got to have confidence in your guys to be able to go out. You've got experience in this offense. Guys have made these types of plays before. That time, the defense stepped up. They bowed up and made a better play and take over. Now you need your defense to get on the field in a sudden change situation and get you the football back.
Tackled after a short gain. It'll be 2nd and 9.
It's a play, though. It's a good play.
Work to do here
on go deep,
2nd and long.
Remember, they want to go deep. They want to go deep, y'all.
Motion from the back. Back to pass on 2nd down.
Bitch. Let's go.
Defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
And that's a better job by this
defense. What they want to do.
Exactly what
they want to go deep.
Start doing more. He's had a lot of success on the ground. It's apparent. He will take off and move. So how do we keep him in the pocket?
What they want to do.
Get him behind the line of scrimmage, fluster him a little
over
bit,
top.
and don't let him use those wheels.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. The Nittany Lions line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt.
Come on, I'm not taking you out the game.
And the punt will hit at the
I'm
one,
taking you
just
out the game.
a little too far for them to
I'm
be
fucking
able
doing
to
it.
down it.
I'm not fucking doing it.
Back and come out to the
Yeah, suck it up. All right. Alexander, I need you guys in.
From the gun, running back on the move. Got enough for the first. Out to the 35-yard line.
Come back to you 4-4. I put Alexander in the early down first. Come back to you 4-4 for now.
Tough field position. One play and you're ready to the 35.
Come back to you 4-4.
Big fullback's got it. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
This is why. This is why.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down.
These guys are fucking winning, man.
The give to the fullback. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football, and you're now seeing this offense.
Maybe some room here. Good pick up there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
Now I need another big run for you. I need another big run for you. I'll give you a rest.
To be really happy about is their ability to move the sticks. This is one of the top 25 offenses in the country in getting first downs. That running back is one of the biggest reasons. He is a weapon.
4-4-2. That's all I want. 4-4-2. We don't need the home run. 4-4-2. 4-4-2.
The run inside. It's Edwards.
Right?
Makes a pass to Marker. He's all the way down to the 27
London.
line, and they are threatened.
Get Levi.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, it's so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one.
Great play by the defense there, getting the tackle for loss. But on offense, your mindset has to be, we need to be the more physical team here in the second half. You've got the lead, 3rd quarter. We want to run the ball. We've got to have more success getting our blocks and moving forward if we're going to win this game.
Going to run it. It's Edwards. They make the stop, give him 3 yards on the carry. Ball's at the 24.
Johnson, I need you real quick. Johnson.
They've got a ways to go on 3rd down from the 24 as this defense tries to force them into a field goal try. Scanning the field, it's Hill. Complete. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain.
Well, they weren't throwing to the sticks on that third down. They hit the drag route, and they get a nice gain, but that now sets up fourth down with more yards to go, and it's decision time. I think moving forward on third downs, you got to start thinking about routes down the field.
Good five, no. It's not the play I chose.
And they're going to try to convert on fourth down, 1 for 2 so far today. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. A bold decision to go for it on fourth down, and one that did not pay off.
Man, sometimes the best defense is getting a little bit lucky. He was open. He had a chance to make a play. He just drops it through his hand. It was pretty good defense, but you take those breaks when you can get them.
Makes the grab. It's Thomas. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
Yeah, and what a nice job seeing it, reacting, and throwing it. When you run these RPOs, you want to read the defense really quickly. Is he playing run? Okay, boom. I'm going to throw the slant right behind him. Nice job by the QB.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Wide open downfield. And they'll move the chains with the first down. That might be it for the third quarter.
Come, Levi, come.
That's the end of the period, and Coastal
Levi, come.
Carolina has the lead. We
Come.
take a moment to look at the
Come on.
stats of what has been a tight ball game.
Come on.
Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. So first down will open up the final period. Trying play action. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Brown. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Running backs just have to be a weapon in the passing game, even for little dump-offs and checkdowns.
Yeah, find your matchups. I mean, you think about running back versus a linebacker. We like that matchup in space, and so find ways to get the football to your running back in space where you can break tackles and make things happen because they're just so dynamic.
Wants to throw again. He's going to fire deep. He caught it. Touchdown, Penn State. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Trying to push the lead to a field goal with his two-point conversion attempt. He'll set up to throw. Quick completion on the out route. He gets into the end zone for the two-point conversion, and the cushion is now 3. He'll start the return inside his 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. And now, after being stymied for this entire second half, they must put a scoring drive together here and answer that last touchdown. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off, and That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. They'll give it to Johnson. And they're able to get him down. And the shot to clear is in a good spot here with second and short. The give to the left. Finding some room. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
I love the play call running the football here in the fourth quarter because with the score what it is right now, everything is at your disposal on offense. You are not panicking. This isn't throw every single down, all of a sudden 2-minute air raid type stuff. You can run the ball. You can do all of your stuff, personnel, shifting, motioning. You just got to be very, very careful.
There he goes. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. The shot that clears come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. He's got it again. They make the stop. yardage for a first down.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Running to the left. Got enough for the first. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
I love the play call by the offense here running the ball. The score is what it is right now. You don't have to panic. You don't have to throw it every single down. You don't have to go up tempo. Just run your... Be balanced. Run the football. Make sure this defense stays honest.
They finally get him on the ground, but the big running play moves to change for the first down. At the end of that play, there is a Nittany Lion still shaken up and down on the field. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
And the thing I like about giving it to the fullback right away, it hits downhill right now. Very little chance for a ball handling mishap. No fumbles. He secures the football, wraps it up, falls forward, and usually...
Maybe a crease. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal.
And the fullback. This takes me back to my days growing up. Watching the fullback being on the field every single play. You don't see that anymore, but the big fella gets the football. Hey, he looks like he knew what to do with it, too. Nice little pickup, little agility, little speed, but...
Touchdown, Coastal! They've got the lead here in the 4th.
Man, this is wild late in the game. We're seeing two heavyweight fighters trading blows. The offense scores their last time out. This offense now scores a touchdown here late to get the lead, but there's time left on the clock. Can the defense step up here and make a stop to preserve this win?
At the end of that play, there is a Nittany Lion still shaken up and down on the field. Out of the end zone. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Penn State's offense comes onto the field ready to start the drive. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Good timing on the quick out. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. They had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. Oh, they're after him. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. The Nittany Lions with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking to fire. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. passing game very effective on second down. What about here on third? On a little time, lets it go. Hauls it in. All by himself down the middle. Inside the touchdown, Penn State. And with
Of course, man. I get all these interruptions and then the computer does.
Penn State with the response.
What a great job by this offense. And listen, I judge offenses by what they do in the clutch, in those big moments and right before the half, in the fourth quarter, late in the game, just like right here. You need a score. You got to go take the lead. They do everything they can. Now, defense, you're up. I need you to get me a stop.
What a big play for this defense in a critical moment. You cannot allow them to convert that two-point play, right? Because if they do, all of a sudden it's a field goal game. Great job stepping up and making something happen at a massive moment.
The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. So the Coastal Carolina offense takes over, and they'll go to work from here. If you like old-fashioned, grind-it-up, run-over football, that last touchdown drive was for you, Jesse.
That was impressive, man. Great blocking up front and tough physical running by these ball carriers, David.
And now you wonder how the defense responds. Like, are they going to get way more aggressive to try to stop the run? I got to do something to break the rhythm of that running game.
They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game of offense.
The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. Looking for a crease to the left. There's a little room there. The 50. He's at the 40. Running inside the 20. And he'll be out of bounds just short of the goal line, but man, are they in business now.
And you're in a position to take the lead right now. You're in field goal range. Field goal is going to give you the lead. So let's go attitude downhill runs. Throwing the ball here, you risk taking sacks, you risk turning it over. You need plays that you can run in your sleep, and you've got to trust the big fellas up front to get it done.
Timeout taken here by the Nittany Lions. That'll be their first. They'll get together to decide how to play this second down. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Running play to the left, looking for the end zone here. He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, shot to clear. And they've moved out front here in the fourth.
This is an offense that has so much confidence. They believe they're able to win the game when it matters the most. They've got the playmakers to do it. You saw it on that last touchdown, now taking the lead with less than 2 minutes to go.
At the end of that play, there is a Nittany Lion still shaking up and down on the field. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Nittany Lions will get things going as their offense heads out to the field. There's plenty of time to work with here, but they have to be highly efficient in their attack, Jesse.
So it comes down to the quarterback position too, Reese. Don't let the moment get too big. Play within yourself, David, because this guy's practiced the situation before.
No doubt. Use the sidelines. They're your friend. I don't have to take deep shots, throw beyond the first down marker so I can stop that clock for a little bit and possibly use my timeouts.
He's taking a deep shot. He had that one slip to the ground, and if he had held on, that might have been a wrap. Instead, it'll be third down. Got to get everybody lined up quickly, time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. They're going to go from their own side to the line quickly, a big play here. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. They spun that wheel of fortune on fourth down and come up bankrupt.
Well, I know when the defense goes back and watches this film, it's not going to be perfect, but that was the stop they needed, right, David? You've got two great offenses going back and forth. You just got to be able to break serve once, and the defense did it here at the very end. No matter how you do it, I know the stats weren't great, but the most important statistic, they get the win.
Get the win. Obviously, you worry about cleaning everything up, but you also want timely defense, right? Like when you need it, can you come through? I know a lot of people were holding their breath on the sideline, wondering if they would come through, but they did. They got the stop in a big moment. Their offense scored a bunch of points.
And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their fourth straight win.
And with that throw, man, you've got to look at this two-game run.
That's how you fucking do it.
Like, to be able to do it
That's how you fucking do it.
back-to-back weeks against ranked opponents, guys that
That's how you fucking do it.
this is going to be a resume builder,
It's all about the
a
math.
confidence builder for this squad. Impressed with the way this offense has handled their situation. The QB has handled some difficult moments, but Palmer, back-to-back weeks against ranked opponents. That's pretty impressive.
Big for his confidence as a player. I think big for the offensive coordinator and the head coach and their confidence in... Because you're right. You beat two top 25 teams in 2 straight weeks, in large part because of the way he's played. As a quarterback now, you're earning more throws for the next game and more touchdown pass opportunities because everybody trusts you and believes in you to handle the big moment against good opponents.
And he's coming out of the end zone. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. It's a long shot, I know, but you have to keep fighting till the bitter end, Jesse.
They call it a long shot for a reason because they've still technically got a shot. I know it's not great, David, but let's see these guys fight to the end.
It's not great, but keep fighting, keep spinning that pill around. Use every second on this clock to try to get this game as close as you can.
Offense uses a timeout, 17 seconds left on the clock. Wants to fire on second down. Here's a throw downfield late. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Fires to the wideout. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
I think the frustrating thing for this offense at this point is they've had a lot of success.
And guys, hold that thought just a second, because here comes the 4th down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He wants a big play here late. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. I know both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good statement game for these guys. I mean, you're ranked higher, you're more talented. A lot of people point to this game, possible upset, 2 really good teams. Jesse, they made it clear. There's only one really good team. It was them. They were the favorite, and they just made a point of it.
You're right. Not all ranked teams are created equal. One of these teams is a college football playoff contender. The other simply is not. And that demonstrated itself today. The higher-ranked team is a team with national championship aspirations. They've got so much talent. They look good today.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis.